What's up, everyone? It's me, Sean, here on Switching Players, joined by Captain Baconator,
What
aka Nate again.
Yep.
We're continuing Arkham Origins and our discussion on the Batman,
Batman and the future of the DCEU in general.
Which I have to say, what I was going to say though is, how awesome would it be for a noir-style detective film, but the whole thing is finding out where Deathstroke is at, not wondering who Deathstroke is, because that one is pretty obvious. He's a hired gun who goes by his real name most of the time.
Right.
Deathstroke is the nickname his his hires have given him because he's so efficient. And I believe that was his military code name, wasn't it?
Deathstroke?
Yeah, it might have been. It depends. There's so many different canonical universes and origins.
Like Earths, and it's very complicated.
Speaking of which, I love the rebirth stuff for Deathstroke.
And I haven't seen anything about rebirth for Deathstroke other than he got super speed.
I'll give you my copies when I finish off collecting more. Because I also am going to get the Lazarus contract for Titans.
I've heard of that book, and I heard it's good.
Yeah, I think it finally just came out to graphic novel. I have to check.
Nice.
Also, the button. The button's finally on graphic novel.
I'm so... have you heard about Doomsday Clock?
A little bit.
I'm so fucking excited for it. Because it's like... It looks like they're trying to mix Watchmen and Superman. And I have a theory. So everyone's talking about how Watchmen's joining Nutshot, first of all.
Yeah, Teabag Nutshot.
Teabag Nutshot. And everyone's trying to decide, who's stronger, Superman or Dr. Manhattan? I'm like, it's Dr. Manhattan, dude. Like, he literally has the ability to do anything.
Wait, but here's the thing. Superman essentially is God.
But Dr. Manhattan is a god.
No, I'm saying Superman is also a god if you give him enough time in the sun.
True, but here's the thing. If you pin them, like... Alright, just like in a...
Question.
What?
Can Dr. Manhattan create materials that he's not aware of? For instance, kryptonite.
Yeah, like how Firestorm can do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he could create kryptonite.
Theoretically speaking, yes.
Alright. But that would require him to know what kryptonite's made of, right?
That would require him to know what it just is.
Alright, well then, that would... Can he read minds?
Yes.
Depending on if Superman's thinking about it...
If he uses his, mental martial art, which I know he has...
Torquasm Rao and Torquasm Vo.
Whichever one.
I believe Rao is mental and Vo is physical?
Whatever. But, it would make
Superman.
sense. Yeah. But,
What enemy am I supposed to interrogate?
Him.
He's dead.
Oh, yep, you're right. Oh, no, he's alive.
I don't think so. Oh, wait. He is.
He's glitched.
What?
Okay. You're near him?
Is that him?
Throw a battering at him, see what happens.
Don't hurt me.
Oh my fucking god, are you serious?
That's impossible.
I'm nearby.
I'm nearby.
Alright. And, no, that didn't work.
How are you supposed to...
This is going to be our last episode for Arkham Origins. We're just going to talk now and just relax. We'll fix this issue
next time.
Yeah. Which, that means we could start playing a different game
after
this episode if you want to continue.
Sure.
Yeah, it is only 6:22.
Yeah. I was about to say, we should start heading there towards 6:30 because traffic.
Yep, and I got a call then around 6:20. I mean, not 6:20. Oh, yeah, I'll call around 6:30.
Yeah.
Because that will... Yeah, but anyway,
So we were talking about
Superman versus Dr. Manhattan just a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, and as well as the DC costumes. So if you saw the new DC intro.
Yeah.
So people are theorizing that Green Lantern's going to show up. What are your thoughts on that?
He's not going to show up in Justice League.
No?
No.
You don't think?
No.
Why not?
I feel like they might cameo and allude, but I don't think they're going to have him show up. Because think about it, the entire thing is, Batman,
and
Wonder
Superman's
Woman...
gonna come. Oh, look.
I mean, we can't.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
There's these things called metal bars. Well, don't worry.
You're strong. You're Batman. You can just rip them off
the
wall.
Yeah.
But no, if you were to have Green Lantern on there, which one would you have and why?
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
Dope.
Because it's Justice League, and if we're talking classic comics and movie, TV show, alright, TV show goes to Jon Stewart. But comics, the original was Alan Scott.
Well, yeah.
But because
Well, that was Justice Society.
and I believe the original Justice League. No, original Justice League. Yeah, it was Hal Jordan. And I also have to say, like, this whole arc is kind of based off New 52 a little bit.
It feels that way.
At least how they're getting set up. It's, we need to work together to defeat this enemy.
Also, clearly Superman's coming back. How do you think he's coming back?
I don't think he's coming back this one.
Really?
I hope they don't. And if
Why?
so, if he does, I want him to come back as a villain.
That'd be cool. Like, he's just, like, kind of brainwashed and, like...
Because think about the vision Batman had. They were wearing Superman regime armor,
Oh, yeah, like...
but there was Darksiders. There was
But I don't think
Darkseid.
they'll come, like, immediately. I think...
Oh, I know it won't come immediately, but I feel like the build-up to Superman being evil should happen right at the end of this one.
Right. I feel like the last thing in that movie should be, and, like... I know people would think this is dumb and like, oh, but they built up Justice League for this one thing. Everyone knows he's coming back. I feel like he should come by like right before the end credits. Like he shows up and before he could say anything, roll credits. Because I feel like they'll have a setup for that vision where he just immediately becomes the villain. That'd be interesting and that'd be a strange way to go.
Wait, I have an idea. Not even better, but in my opinion, better.
Mm-hmm.
Comes back middle of the movie. All right.
Don't mind me, people.
Nate's taking over the controller.
Just because I can.
What if he comes back middle of the movie, but while they're fighting Steppenwolf, somehow, he gets teleported in a boom tube with Steppenwolf back to Apocalypse,
Oh, that'd be cool.
and Darkseid breaks Superman there. That's where Darkseid manipulates Clark to be evil for Batman's vision. If they go along that route. Because that would be dope.
Yeah, really.
But, Oi. I want Hal Jordan as my Green Lantern. Jon Stewart is nice, but Hal Jordan's my favorite. Plus, I mean, for those of you who don't know me...
Let me in! Let me in!
For those of you who don't know me, I have a 1-to-1 scale Green Lantern sitting on my desk.
Oh, yeah, you do. I just now happen to turn my head and go...
Right behind my Xbox One. And my Batwing. I have a little model Batwing from 1989 Tim Burton Batman. And the lantern lights up, and that was the first... When I first had worked at my movie theater, I almost said the name.
Yeah, you almost
When I
did.
first worked there, they have this fake currency called Star Awards, where if you get compliments or tips, they convert it into that, or if you do jobs like clean up vomit and stuff like that.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, but when you do stuff like that, they give you fake currency to compensate a little bit, or if you earn tips, because we're not supposed to accept tips. And you can save those up and use them for things like gift cards. I earned a $100 gift card one time, and
Yo!
I used it to get my Green Lantern, because it was like $150, and I wound up only having to pay $50.
Sure.
So I'm like, that's a bonus. Or no, it was
there we go.
$124.
There we go. I got it down. I got it down.
Where are we going the wrong... No, I bet you can leave this room. I
Yeah,
bet
that's
it's
what
gonna,
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna... Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking loops. Yeah, really. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
Don't worry, when I did
Yeah, look,
when I was doing earlier, I had to interrogate Penguin's arms dealer. And same glitch happened. Where I couldn't interrogate him.
How'd you fix it?
I had to leave the area completely and do it again.
Oh,
But
shit.
with this area, we don't have that ability, so we'll just have to close it and load it back up and catch everyone up to that point, which we'll do in our next recording session.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, but
Silence.
but yeah, I love Hal Jordan. He's one of my faves. Plus, I love how Hal's story arc has always been his dealing with fear. Especially after
Do
he
you
came
think they're
back.
gonna go with the idea of like Parallax, like he just turns evil and like
What I
fuck
want,
shit up?
I want is for a moment he turns Parallax, and he dies, and then later in the future he comes back, but it's the whole Green Lantern rebirth and Sinestro Corps War and all that, where it's Hal's dealing of he can control fear, but is that the route he's supposed to take? Is he supposed to stay using willpower, or is he better off using fear?
Right.
Is he better off as working with Sinestro or fighting him?
That would be dope.
Yup. And that's the end of this session of
Yep, so
switching
the-
players Arkham Origins.
Here, I'm gonna end it with this. Here, let me just get right in there. Just get right up in his grill. Where is that? Okay, here we go. Oh wait, hold on. No, wait. Okay. Perfect. Oh yeah.
But yeah, thank
I
you
call
guys.
this my bat pellet.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to Captain Baconator. Subscribe here. Do all you want. You can find me on Twitter at, I believe it's still at BlowMeAway2814.
Maybe.
I know on Instagram I'm Sean first of his name, or I believe it's Sean Cadulas first of his name. If you guys can figure out how to spell that, props to you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You want to plug anything, your Twitter?
Yeah, so you can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and all that fun shit. I believe it's all on the same thing, Captain Baconator.
And I'm not going to say what his gamer tag is, nor my own. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one.